I'm here with your girl Coco as well because Coco's here. Mm-hmm. Yep. Alrighty. But guys, we are right now playing on the third realm because I gotta wait for payday and get these back up. But for now, we're playing on this one. Not gonna show the code because this is gonna be me and the boys, but we are going to do exploration and do stuff on this. But yeah, it's also because it's only two people. So if two people logged in and plugged the server, the boys can't play. So at the moment, we're going to be doing that. Usually it's just me and Pombo, anyways. Drake hops on occasionally, but he mainly plays single player. But we do have some really cool graphics, guys, because we got our other stuff here. Even Coco over here is excited, like, oh, I'm hearing these good graphics. Uh huh. Uh huh. Yeah, that's my good girl. It's my good girls. Yeah. Oh, hold on. We're gonna have to leave because we need to update the pack right quick. So we got to go here, go into this, edit world, and we got to go into resources, go into this one, and it was, which one was it? Plenty of blocks, I believe. We need to refresh it. So now it has the brand new one. Make sure. Okay. Should now let me make sure. There we go. Same as dynamic lights. We're just going to refresh just to make sure everything here is up to date. All the wool, this, refresh. We're just going to do that with everything here because we can do this, click refresh, and yeah, you can see it is the 64-bit. We're going to do that with every one of these. Okay, we done plenty of blocks already. Gravestones, won't worry about. Weapons add-on. Just go ahead and click refresh. That way, in case I have to download something, it's just going to download what's needed. Same with Forest Craft here. We're just going to click refresh and refresh up all the mods. That way, they're all using the most updated version. Same with Colorful Concrete. That's going to let me do the cave biomes, which, by the way, guys, is one of the OP mods in here that's going to break the game a little bit, but it'll be fine. The end mod that we use. I have two versions of end mods. This is just the one I haven't tried, really like got into and looked at completely yet. We're just going to click refresh and make sure every one of these are completely up to date. Doors, refresh. Same with like backpacks here. Come on, we got to make sure everything is up to date. Essentials, I know is up to date. I didn't see anything for it. Structures, we're going to go ahead and refresh that just to make sure it is up to date, which is going to be a mod that is very, very important to the server. Furniture mod, make sure it's up to date. We're gonna take a second, guys, because we need to make sure even the glass mod here is up to date. Okay, we're gonna do bath bombs is fine. Farming pots, let's make sure it is up to date. Okay, lights and lamps. And I think there's going to be one mod I will add in here that hasn't been added yet, maybe. Techna, refresh. All right. Now I should be able to click play, and I should be able to join without having to. The owner of this world requires people to. Hold on. That's weird. Do I not have the updates for everything installed? Let's make sure. Because we are going to go to my library. We're going to go to add-ons here in a second and take a quick little look-see. Add-ons. And see if anything says update here on this wall when it loads. Anything that says owned, I'm not going to worry about. I'm just going to see if, because see, we have Beyond the End as well, guys, which is another good like end mod, but I want to see how this other end looks, and then we'll do that one and see which one I like the most. But we should have all of them updated, right? Because it will say update down at the bottom there instead of download or owned. It'll say update. Like this, structures add-on here. This one has an update. So like this, we're just going to click update, download it. Might take a second, especially since I'm live streaming, which is going to use a little bit of that internet connection. Take my shoes off too. We're actually inside and at home, so I can just barefoot it. There we go. Same thing again. Oh wait, it says update again. What? Did it fail? Download. I guess we're bugged, maybe? I'm gonna say maybe we're bugged, or I'm gonna have to take a look at it. But yeah, that's pretty much how that is, and we just do everything that way to make sure it's updated. We're just gonna do this, add-ons. Let the store reload itself. My library. And then we're gonna go add-ons. Scroll down and go find that plugin again. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, it's being weird. It doesn't want to update. I probably have to restart the game to get it to update. Oh well, we're just going to do realms, play, and we might be able to get it to download the update here in a second through this too. Oh, is it baby girls? This is my good girl. Yeah, it's my good girl. By the way, guys, for some of the stream and stuff like that, I might have her go like lay down, like in a bed or a little ways, so that way, like, you're not always hearing the panting in the background. Because anytime I touch her, she gets so excited that she pants. And I'm not joining. I'm not kidding with that, guys. Like straight up. Yeah, as you guys can see. And it's just mainly where she gets woke up as well, because she'll be sitting there like all content and chill and almost half falling asleep just to feel like me petting her. And it's like, oh my God, I'm being touched. And it's highly excitement for the fact of her owners don't really interact with her as much as I do. Like, I really interact with her, by the way. But this is what my Minecraft looks like, guys. We do basically have PC shaders. You guys can see if the sun was hitting us right. You can kind of see it right here because it's on that side. We do have a, whoops, I forgot to do this. Hold on, guys. It's my fault. Slash, and then I should be doing ability, add a mayfly true. Whoops, syntax error because I accidentally done that. There we go. Which gives us the ability to do this, guys. It's ability that everyone on the server gets, but admins have to kind of like give it every time you log in or so. I'm gonna be like stuck in the swimming animation if I don't do that. There we go. Take this, take that. Some of these I won't already get when it comes to the other bit. I will put that in my inventory and then remove it out so we get the new feather, the new recipe for the feather. We are going to take this and we are going to do this. I haven't done the fishing net yet, so we'll grab it and then put it back up there. There we go. Because, however, we do have something else, and this is what our ores at nighttime will look like. Especially in water, they do glow. Modded ores will not sometimes. Some modded ores work with the texture pack and the settings I have, as other ones will not. And I think this might actually be our village that I set the world spawn to, or it might be a brand new one. I think this is our village. We'll know here in a second because near this, at this house here, would be where I put the bed in here. Yes. Okay. Go ahead and sleep. Have it set to where like only one person is required basically to sleep at night. So even if there's two of us on, it only requires one. And you guys can see we do have bread and all of our stuff in this little itty bitty thing here. And we have set up our settings here, which is great. Okay, we got 4 of those. We got a boat now that's up there. Don't know why the bread split, but there we go. And as you guys can see, right over there, we have a shadow like you get in the other version. If I like fall down, you guys can see we're actually walking around. Everything will have different animations now. So like if this person was to walk, you would see a new animation like that. Okay. We have new running animations, which for me is kind of weird. Like you look like this when you run. Okay. Yeah, it's a little weird. But now as you can see, we got bubbles from throwing something in. The water actually has like little ripples and waves alongside if I just jump. Uh-oh. Hold on. I think the texture pack is having issues. The texture pack or my settings, one of the two is having issues. I wonder if this is tied to fog for some reason. There we go. There it is. So if oh, that's why. Okay. So it has to be a full block. As you guys can see, just that much changes everything. There we go. We get actually splashes, by the way, guys. Like it actually splashes. I haven't really like looked at this to see. Whoops. Do we leave little? We do not. We just splash when we do that. Okay. Good to know. Let's go ahead and go back into fly. We do have a little bit of menu lag, as you guys can see. There is that menu lag there when you go craft, and it's just because when you have so many different blocks in the game, it's kind of oofed. When I say so many, like we got modded blocks, we got where it adds new type of blocks from ones that you guys already have into the game, and other features is added to the server. But we are going to pick these up because I am going to use them to make some more bread. Why is there just a random wood block there with nothing else here? A little weird. Another thing to note is different biomes. Actually, let's go ahead and use the crafting table. That's over here. Where was it? It's in here, I believe. I don't remember if I put one down or not. If I didn't, I think there is one in, yeah, it's right here. About to say there is one definitely right here. We'll just do that. And you guys will see we do get a little bit of a lag there while doing that, but is perfectly fine. We're just going to do this so it only shows the craftable items, which, by the way, still lags the server. Well, technically you, not really the whole server. Just to show you guys, see, there is a little bit of the lag there, but it's not uber long like it could have been. But there we go. We got 48 bread. Let's get some goody good stuff going here. And show you guys the different stuff that happens. So different biomes will have different lighting and visual effects and stuff like that. Like the plains biome, you can see how it looks here. Savannah changes a little bit, but not very much. The ones that changes a lot is going to be like swamps, by the way. So if I actually found a swamp, I would show you guys. It's like jungles, as you guys can see, the new like way vibrant the jungle stuff is here compared to what it was. Alongside, you can see the different colors in the ocean stuff there. Very nice. There is ray tracing in the water, so you guys can see there is like a little light beam coming out of here, coming into the water. As you swim around, you can actually see stuff like that, and it actually looks a little bit more realistic when you're in water. As you can see, there is like shimmers in specific water spots. As you can see, it actually has like shimmers like it does in real life. To show you the difference, like if I go here, see how bright and textury this is. If I come over here, see how like dark this area gets compared to how bright the other one was. Now it's a little bright because I'm in the thinner section, but boom. If I go find a swamp or even somewhere else, actually, can I find? I know there's a swamp somewhere nearby because I've seen it when I was actually just flying about from the original spawn, but I don't remember what direction that was. Oh yeah, by the way, we will have like really good deep trenches like this. There's even some in the water that look really, really kind of cool in a way. But I am trying to find specific stuff so I can show you guys. Because being able to have this stuff is really cool in Minecraft. I'll show you guys how to get it in a second because it is able to be gotten. Okay, I guess he doesn't like his mule. Don't know why you bought it if you didn't like it, but GG. Um, hmm. I know I flew like a really long distance from the original server spawn. Oh, found a Badlands. Haven't seen what this looks like. Okay, so you can see how the color change goes. Now we get like this little orangish hue in with like a very light fog to go with the stuff. So doesn't look bad. Oh, and then over here, I think this is a regular desert, which by the way will get a brighter version of that, but it'll be the same thing, and you'll get sounds. Hear that? It's like the little, like when a wind, like you get like a little gust of wind with like sand sounds moving with the wind, which is actually really, really cool. And that's very ASMR-ish, by the way, guys. Like that's literally ASMR right there. Um, Again, vibrancy. You can see how the textures kind of change. Goes into the vibrant, back into the sand. When I come into the desert, we do get more stuff because of the tree mod that's in here, but we're not looking for that stuff. Oh, even more Badlands. I was actually hoping for a swamp because I did want to kind of go over the swamp a little bit, which means I might have to like do the find command or whatever it is. I'll have to remember what the command is to look for a swamp. Okay, that just looked a little weird. There we go. We're going back from like dark to light because of that. We do have a structure mod in here. So as we're flying around and finding new areas, we will get structures like this to spawn in, which I could actually totally loot right now. Um, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave it for when I'm actually like playing with Pombo or we actually sit down and start playing. For now, we're just kind of going around. You can see they will spawn sometimes occasionally close. I haven't been out this direction yet, hence everything is kind of spawning in that wasn't here. Well, we haven't seen around our usual area. There's also this version of structures that can spawn in, which is really cool. And again, structure mods than that. I love how this one has amethyst, which means we'll be able to do the other thing. And hey, looky there, we got a desert temple over there. But why is this desert so big, but every other biome has been so small? Did I just get like a really corrupted like world spawn? Where the deserts are like super endless and everything else is like normal sized, which is weird. Got tree. Ooh, I was about to say trees popping up because that almost looks like a tree from a distance, but it's not. It's this into a mesa with a desert village. Okay, not gonna lie, that's not horrible, but I'm kind of wanting to find a different biome, which is kind of weird. We're just getting all desert and mesa, like the Badlands Mesa. Out this way. Okay, there we go. There's another biome right here. It looks to be savanna. Yep, savanna. With to the left, like, is it just regenerating like that, the biomes like that? I think it might be. Because look, savanna into that. Okay, now we got our mountain region it back again. But more badlands into a regular village that goes into a badlands. All right, it's turning nighttime and it's raining, so we are going to find a bed right quick. Oh, hi, bud. Because technically I can go back to spawn in another way. There we go. Good old daytime. We have that. You can see how the sunrise kind of has a difference as well, which is actually pretty good. I'm glad I actually get to show that off. I was hoping for like a swamp, but weirdly enough, we might not hit one. And I have not been flying towards the original spawn. Definitely have not. But yeah, yikes. We got like really, really okay uh generation. But the original spawn to this place does have a swamp. I might go to single player just to show it to you if I can't find one in the next little bit. Not bad place. Fly around and look. So if we get the chunk loading, that is because there is multiple cool mods that mess with world generation. So yeah, which is going to be like spawning stuff like this. We might get a cave biome down below. Um, all different kind of like crappily doos. That's pretty cool. So yeah, and then like straight faces like that. Why are we getting like the extreme biomes? Like, yeah, set the chunks to 10, but it's weird that I set the chunks to like the biome size to be a 10, but why are we getting extreme biomes? Like I've went to like the old versions of Minecraft on PC and selected where you get like the world size to like the extreme, and then you would go down and click the actual extreme setting, which is weird. But you know what? Let's see what a cool or whatever ocean looks like. Looks like this. We just swim around. Looks pretty cool. Got some squids. Definitely a drowned right there. Whoops. Did not mean to turn fly off. Turns that back on. And I don't even know where I actually want to build that yet because I've done that. I've done the other stuff and I was like, maybe right there, but I kind of put it out there because what I really want to do with the build idea for this world is I'm looking for like something like this, but on a smaller scale that sticks straight out of the water and goes up pretty far. Think of like a pillar, it just comes straight out of the water, right? And that is what I'm looking for. If I can find a pillar that comes straight out of the water, we're good. And more desert biome with more of that. I am looking for either a regular swamp or a mangrove swamp, which I might actually do the command for. I just don't remember what the. Oh, it's locate. So I was typing find yesterday accidentally, like find this or find that while I was actually trying to like bullcrap around, and it wasn't on this server. It was on a like single player, but I couldn't remember the frickin' command. It's locate. So we're just gonna do this slash locate biome Minecraft mangrove swamp, and could not find a biome within a reasonable distance. Okay. Ooh. Extreme generation. I might actually go to single player, guys. If I can't find one the next little bit, we're gonna fly like a little bit and do that. Days played 3, as you guys can see, but still no swamp nearby, which means we might be going in the opposite direction of where one is. Bro, this thing drops for a minute. Look at that. I seen that from up there. Look at that. Hold on. Let me show you. She drops for a minute, okay? Not a bad sized cave. And with it being a cave that goes this deep like that on, I think this is like a mountain, ain't it? Basically, you're under one. No, it is not. But I'm pretty sure if you went all the way down there and went in that direction, you might actually run into a deep dark. Maybe. Don't quote me on that. But we need to fly this way continuously. I mean, I could type in like -1000 and then do the other stuff, but we're just not going to teleport because I don't want to take a chance at crashing and having to restart the stream because that just would not be fun. But I will let you know my world generation, guys, is usually like absurdly like mountains and jagged peaks, as if I'd done that other setting I told you guys about, which is kind of weird. And this looks like it was trying to generate a grandma's house and just failed at doing it. And then this is going to have water, by the way. As you guys can see, that's water. But we are going to fly this way, do the command again. Okay, still can't find one. So that's within a reasonable thing, and usually I think that's within like 1,000 blocks. So for me not to have a swamp within 1,000 blocks is kind of oof. But I mean, it is my thing for doing like worlds that are the size of like 10. So if we will have less biomes in it, or a chance at like having one type of biome never spawn because their chunks is set to max. And to let you guys know, we probably could have another one of the other things. I could go in other game modes, but I've been just flying around to survival because I didn't want to be cheaty cheats, but I might cheaty cheats for a second. Hold on. Game mode, spectator. This way, like, I'm not doing the other stuff and you guys can see it. We'll load stuff in. But this is so I can go underneath and kind of quite show you guys some of the new stuff. It might be down here. If any spawn, that's a trial chamber. Didn't mean to show that to YouTube right here. So see this? This is the new frozen biome, which, by the way, guys, is a new frozen cave. So you guys can actually like find this, and it's like a little cave you guys can explore. Blah blah hoopla. That's not the only type that can be. There's the frozen, which you need a special set of armor to go through. There's a lava version, which is a fire. Which, by the way, guys, these things are massive, as you can see. But there is a lava version that you also need a special version of armor to go through. And then you have the enchanted version, which, by the way, guys, you don't need any special things. So the very cool, like, enchanted version, you don't need any special armor or suit or anything like that to go into. There's only 2 that you do. And I wish what they would have done is put with that mod is in the overworld, there is a chance at the enchanted. And then when you go to the nether, there's the chance for the fire or lava one, which this is not how they made it. This is just how I wish they would have made it, by the way. And then in the end is a chance for the frozen one. That would have been a lot better because it would have taken down some of the world generation on the overworld to make it work a little bit better, and it's more seamless because it goes into the different areas, which is cool. But then I could foresee like, it not working with some of the other end mods, which, you know, if you guys love having other mods, then good, it's a good thing they didn't do that. But at the same time, I think that would have been a better idea. Oh, here we go. Another one to show you. So look how look, here's the snow, here's non-snow. Here's the snow, here's non-snow. So see how you get that little bit of, like, it gets a little darker, it gets a little hazy. That's for being in the snow, which, yeah, it actually does have different, like, stuff you get for the different biomes. It is actually really, really cool. And what did I just run into? More structure stuff. Okay. It's cool. Um, let's see. If I actually fly down a little bit like this and then do the command. Oh, not spectator. There. Mangrove swamp. There we go. Got one. Oh, 4,300. Okay, so at least we can see that it's that. So what we're going to do is go like this and go back so we can see the chat. And then now we can type in the chords, which is negative 142. 142. Okay, 63. And negative 419. Okay. Now what we're going to do is slash teleport at S. Boom. That's going to let me teleport over. Hopefully we don't crash. It's got to load the world in too as well. But we are going to have to slash time set day. There we go. Just for now, guys. And you guys can see we get a green effect on our screen for the swamp biomes. So see, we go out of the swamp biome, we get a regular. Hold on, we're going to go ahead and do this. We're going to do game mode 0. Still going to fly. So you can see we go into a regular. And then when we touch the swamp, we get this green effect to us, which has like a little hazy green effect. Not bad. But I don't know about like being this hazy. Just reduce it a little bit, and that would be 10 times better for whoever made this pack. But yeah, not bad. They done really, really good. And we will get structures that spawn and stuff like this. Just figured I'd show you guys that, yes, it does that. And again, like, we do this and go over and hit other biomes, we'll leave the green haze for a second, to now whatever this biome is, to then when we hit a new biome, like the Acacia, or this, like Savannah, we get like I'm going to call it the Lion King feel, to the green feel, to all this other stuff that goes on. And yeah, there is like a lot of different like structures that can spawn in. Like here is this. Okay, which looks pretty good. Looks like we got dried kelp. Okay, it looks like the stairwell got, like, mismatched. Oh, no, that's not a stairwell. That's just a fireplace. Okay. There's a bed. We got chests. This, as you can see, does spawn with loot, which is good. So, yeah, and I guess this is, like, the new witch's hut they might have added in, which is great. I love the structure stuff there. We even got the stuff from the trees mod. We got really tall peaks and cliffs, which is actually really, really, really cool. I might actually set a home over here just for the fact of we got the nice little beach. Like a little cozy dock system with this. Yeah, you know what? Right here is going to be our base because we can actually have a dock on the inside of here. Built with a dock that's out here for a bridge with like a home that sits in the nest of all of this mountain right here. I feel like that would be a good house to have. And figure out a good design to throw into it. Yeah, this is gonna be where we live. All right, we need to. I'm gonna set my home. I'm gonna set my spawn point to this witch's hut. And we got floating islands as well, guys. Without having the floating islands mod, which is cool. All right. You will see how the wood even looks a lot better with this texture pack, which is actually really good. Haven't showed you how the tools look, because it does change around with a little bit of the tools. We'll go ahead and grab this other thing, witching iron, just so I can do that. So yeah, it is a witch place. But as you guys can see, the pickaxe now is like really small. And if I go to open a door, okay, same as like when you swing it to go hit a block. It looks like that now, which is actually really, really good. Really cool. I like that. Yeah, this is just a fireplace. All right. I like. Let's see how much stuff is actually here. Okay, we got coal, witching iron. Ooh, we got definitely this. Alright. So we are going to combine these. Something I love about regular Minecraft, that for some reason a server that I play on occasionally for the Skyblock fill gets this wrong, because they done something that messed it up. But if you do it from here or even in your inventory, I'm just going to do it from a crafting table, but you can do this in your inventory. You can actually take your pickaxe, drop it up here, long as it's the same. So you can see it's a stone pick and a stone pick. Long as both are stone, you can do this and repair your pick. You can also do this, like if you have an enchanted pick, you can actually do this at an anvil. So if you have two picks of the same enchantment, you can repair both. Say there is a pick where maybe you have Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, and let's say Efficiency 2 on it. Then let's say you have another pick that's Efficiency 5. You can actually put the Fortune pick in first and then throw your Efficiency pick in as the secondary for the repair pick. And what that'll actually do is change your Fortune 2 to Fortune 5 with your, well, not Fortune 2, your Efficiency. It'll go to your Efficiency 5 with your Fortune 3, your Unbreaking 3, and all of that, and actually combine it in. But you do that through an anvil. And that is something that is doable, by the way, guys. It's just not doable on the server that I play with occasionally for some weird reason. But another thing we have, guys, you guys can see usually caves is really dark, but if I actually pull out my torch, we have dynamic lighting. So we can actually walk around with the torch and do that. Another thing is some mods, especially in PC, allow you to actually put the torch in your offhand. So you're actually able to carry the torch and use a pickaxe, which I wish dynamic lighting would do. But we're not going here because this ain't a deep cave. I just figured I was going to do that and show you guys that. Oh, that one looks like it might go deeper. Okay, let's see how deep this one goes. Okay, nope. Not deep. That's fine. I am going to do this, though. just to show you guys, we do have the really cool lighting effects that come off of this. And if I do find a deep dark, you guys are absolutely going to ball. Actually, a way I can do that is slash game mode spectator again and try to find one. Because the deep dark is really cool, but really finicky in a way. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's going to be quite oof. And this one does not have the deep dark under it, sadly. So we're going to have to fly around until we find one. I'm in the swamp biome now, which means, yeah, we're definitely not going to have one. Because the deep dark spawns under mountains away from the ocean and rivers. Diamond right there. Not a bad vein of diamond. Nope, that's obsidian with water, but you can see how the caves look so good. We did find a mine shaft, so at least we know there's a mine shaft down here in this one. But that's not what we're looking for. What we're looking for is a deep dark. We do got amethyst geodes and stuff like that spawning here. But sadly, no deep dark yet. Yet is the key word, and to show you this is an amethyst geode. I'll say they sometimes can spawn around stuff like this occasionally. That's a geode. Geode. I have no clue what they look like when you look through a wall like this for them. So that is actually going to be... Oof. I was going to say maybe go back to my bed here in a minute. Hold on. There's actually a biome right here I might be able to show you guys, which is pretty cool. Yep, it is what I think it is. It might be the winter biome again, sadly. And I think it is the winter biome. So we got a winter biome near our base. Not bad. There is actually another new biome, which is this one. It's the hell biome, is what I like to call it. So we got the winter and the hell biome. Nice. I like that. And there's another biome type that I can show you guys if we can find it. There's actually another one. It's just a version of this that is like a lot bigger with like weird look to it. That has a chance of spawning in. But that biome and the hell one that we just seen, which is the deep red one, those you have to wear a special suit to enter if you're not in creative. Down here is where that mine shaft was, which means home is somewhere, maybe straight up over here somewhere. Okay, there's another one of those. We are in this, which means home is over here, I think. What was that? Because we should be running into it any second now, I believe. Yep, should be any, yeah, because there's home right there. I'll say any second now. I was just looking for DS, which is our little witch's hut. So from here, if we do this, we can do that locate again, the locate command. So we're going to do locate, so slash locate. I think it's a structure actually, isn't it? structure. City, bastion, buried, in-city, fortress, mansion, mine shaft, monument, pillar, outpost, ruin, shipwreck, stronghold, trails, ruin, trial chambers, village. What would that actually be? Buried treasure in fortress, mansion, pillar. Ancient city. That's what it is. Yep. Whoops. Boom. We are 900 blocks away. Oh, we actually do have one near us. Okay. Again, take this, delete that off. And now we can see it's 904 and negative 632. So 904, say 106.32. And then it's actually supposed to be negative that. So it's negative like that. 900 blocks away. We went to 100, or technically we would have been if I actually teleported. Slash teleport, and then at S there to 100, which I'm either going to be inside a mountain, which I am, and it looks to be straight below me. Let's see exactly where this is, though. So we are in a mountain that's right here. I'm just wondering, can we see anything near us? Nope. Okay, so it's down here. Let's head on down. Ooh, there's a spawner right there too, by the way, guys. Look at this. I'll fly up a bit. Right there. But we're gonna head down and go way down here. Okay, so it looks to be like that. So you can see all these new light areas popping up soon as I enter in it. But oopsies, this is what it looks like. So we're just gonna do this slash game mode 0 fly real quick so I'm not making any sound. And this is what Skulk looks like, by the way, guys. When you hit into one, it looks magnificent. But I don't want to set them off and get the warden here, because that would not be good. So we more than likely are going to lose our pick and this bread. But yeah, this is what it looks like, guys. It looks really, really good. So I was thinking, imagine the Skulk with a couple of the plants from certain things, and to show you, like, the light looks good, guys. This looks phenomenal. Okay, and there's a gapple there. The fire is kind of loud. You can see how this is. It looks really good. And there is going to be this, which means there's probably going to be a sensor somewhere near that. I don't think I turned health bars on this one. I was hoping for it not to do the running sound, which it doesn't seem to be doing, which is good. This way. And you can kind of see, like, what it looks like when you get outside of the things, how it changes. And again, we do have dynamic lights. So if I had a torch here and I was flying around, you would see the, like, light change in different areas, which is really, really, really cool. Yeah. Wish I had a torch to show you that, but I'm not going to cheat one in just to show you. I'm going to have to find one. Oh, God. I didn't realize I could set them off by just flying, which is weird. Oh, that must be one of the new ores. Oh, no, it's not. It's just the top of that, which looks trippy, but cool. Like, guys, it looks actually really cool. When you're down in here, I spent a little extra time just so you guys could see it. If I open this, is it gonna... Nope. Good. Anything near this one? Good. We are gonna take 1 coal and maybe find a stick somewhere, maybe? Maybe-ish. We'll see. Sorry, guys, I did steal 1 coal from this area. Oh, even better. You know what? I can show you with a soul torch. Oh, I already had coal. Nice. Swift sneak 1. Okay, nice. But again, showing you, you guys can see how the light is moving with me when we're in dark areas. It'll do the same over here at the skulk. Oh, I'm glad I did not just set one of those off. As you guys can see, even here, it does it nicely. Let's go back over here so I can show you this, guys. Like, if I take this off, this is what it's supposed to look like. Oh, well. This is what it's supposed to look like. With, without. With, without. So you guys can see, it's very subtle, but it does fix the light issue. If you're moving around this area, it does fix the light issue that you might get. As you can see, like, if I was to do right here, okay, with, without, with, without. So you guys can see we do have dynamic lights. I figured out that'd be a really good time to show you. I don't think it'll shoot a thing over unless I'm actually touching a block, because I am flying. So I think it might just be thinking it's something else. Oh, look at that. There's a lush cave back here. Good little way to show you guys the dynamic lighting again as I go towards the lush cave and like take a little look-see. Okay, just showing you guys again the dynamic lighting. So we'll light up around me. Again, though, I cannot dynamic light and torch. Well, pickaxe. I wish whoever done the dynamic lighting would update the mod to allow torches to go in the offhand, so I can offhand the torch and then have the pickaxe. Or actually, can I offhand the pickaxe? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, you can't. Oof, never mind. Yep, we need something at least with that to change. Howdy, Spooter. Even like, okay, so skulk here. Nice. The ores will glow. Stuff like that is pretty cool. We need to come back out this way, though. So, yeah, it's actually absolutely cool. And again, your last little looks to this, guys, because we are inevitably going to have to go on stream, go back, grab the cords, and teleport back to our witch's hut. The new one. Which was like 900 blocks away. I mean, technically, I probably could just do like slash locate biome and then do the swamp again. So it would be the mangrove swamp. Why is it saying 1,000 blocks away? Okay, oh well, maybe it might be the same one. Again, backspace, and then -11. What? 63? -460? That's not the one we were at. I'm gonna check it out though. Teleport, and then at S. I don't think this is the one we were at. I could be wrong, though. I mean, we do have this giant mountain here, which we can fly over this way and see if we see our witch's hut. We might actually, you know what? We might actually. I believe if we go past this, go right here, here's the witch's hut. So yeah, this is our home. Good. I accidentally kept this. I'm just going to stick it on the side of the wall there and forget about it. Good way to know if this is the one we were at is if I go over around and look. I didn't organize anything, did I? Never mind. Oh well, we are good to go. We can actually just go ahead and do that. And yeah, we are technically home right now. We do got frogs, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking it. And then over there is where we're actually going to build. This is just a little witch's hut. Right there is where we're actually going to build our home. All right. But yeah, we've done a little exploring, guys. Now I'm going to show you guys how to actually get the same textures I'm utilizing here, which I know I probably should have started this at the beginning so you guys would already have it set up and be able to go through with me at the same time. But I figured, why not? Right? Show you guys around a little bit, let you see the new stuff, and then show you guys how to, which I've already shown this in my actual way showing that there is this on here. I've done an added version, but pretty much what you guys are going to want to do is two things. One, we are going to go in settings from the main menu here. You're going to go down, go to video, vibrant visuals, and then custom, and then click on the plus sign for this one. And you're going to go ultra, ultra low, ultra, and then 100 for the bloom. Bilinear, which I have not tried Tau yet. Okay, hold on. I might actually look up the differences between that. Okay, so we do TAAU. Whoops. Tau and bilinear. Tau and bilinear are both upscaling methods that improve performance by rendering a lower resolution and then stretching it to a higher resolution, but they differ significantly in quality and performance. Tau scaling is a high quality method that uses a past and present frames to create a image, resulting in sharper visuals at the cost of higher performance demand. A simpler, okay. We're gonna go Tau, boys. And then from Tau, which by the way, guys, I didn't mean to go into audio. There we go. After Tau, because we actually probably should be able to run that. Resolution is native. Deferred render distance, go ahead and do 16. Camera, we're actually gonna go ahead and lower this because 14 is probably good enough for me to be able to see around me fine. First person, hide hand, hide HUD is not on, by the way, for the hide HUD. Screen animations, hide hand is off as well. And then FOV is 110. Always play with that. And then this is what it looks like. For the rest of them, I'm just going to go through them quick. And now we should be able to see everything in much, much, much better detail than we did before. Because according to this, this actually uses a method that uses past and present frames to create a composite image, resulting in sharper visuals at the cost of higher performance demand, which is TAAU. And then you have bilinear is a simple low quality method that uses the 4 nearest pixels to blend the image, running much faster but producing a blurry result and more jagged edges. So I should be seeing everything in super sharp detail now, like literally better than I was, because I was still using lower quality before. Which was still high quality compared to console, but now it's gonna be like way better, just more demanding. Like my girl over here, every time she wants more food or more treats. Uh huh. I snitched on you to my stream. Yeah, babies. This is my good girl. Oh, and I crashed.